This video is brought to you by Game Domain.
Hey everyone, welcome to Game Battles. I'm Kevin and this is Caesar.
Hello.
And today we're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's a game that came out 2018, right, Caesar?
I'm actually not sure. I forgot, but 2018 sounds right.
Yeah, that's when most of the Nintendo Switch games came out, the really good ones, in my opinion. There's still some good ones, but was the year of a revolution, as we call it. Anyways, back to the topic. Yes, we're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. Caesar is recording the game footage because I have a Switch Lite and I can't really record any footage. So, but I'm here with him. And we apologize for our audio due to COVID. We aren't able to come to each other's house and record on the studio, so we have very low very low quality microphones. So please excuse us. So Caesar, what do you like to tell everyone? What is your personal views on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, just in general? What do you think is so great about it? What are your dislikes and everything?
Well, okay. Well, what I like about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is that it's that you're able to play it online, free of the online membership that you need for other games. Like, for example, Smash Bros. Is a great example of needing that online membership. It's really great about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that you're able to actually play online without that membership, which is great. I like the graphics. I like the design of the characters, but what I disliked was that it reuses the same assets from Wii U, which I really don't appreciate. So, yeah, I really think that's kind of lame, but that's it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. Wii U, this game, yeah, I have to agree. This game is really similar to Wii U. They just added a few more characters, um, like a couple of new characters in, a new bit more graphics, better looking graphics than the Wii U, and a few, just like 2 or 3 new stages, but and a few new modes that are playable besides just regular versus racing. Uh, and to be honest, I feel that they could have done better. I mean, if this would be a deluxe game, in my opinion, a deluxe version would be a whole roster of characters. Like in Smash Ultimate, you know how Smash Ultimate is the ultimate game where they have new updates almost every couple of months in every year. So for
Yeah.
example, like Min Min was the newest reveal on Smash Ultimate. So like it would be cool if they displayed that here in this game. Have new updates for new characters, new maps, new modes, instead of just eh. I mean, this game is still fun, but I feel like they could have improved it. But overall, this game is great. So to continue forward, because we need to get this done with, we are gonna do a 150cc race with no teams, just the regular normal items. We're gonna have a hard calm and all vehicles and 4 races. So me and Caesar are really, I don't know why, right, Caesar? You agree with me. I don't know why, but when it comes to video games and anything where we're matched together, we're against each other, we always seem to match up. Like, there is no better. I am not better than you, and you're not better than me. We're both equal in video games. And don't you find that very strange?
Yeah, I do really find that very strange, but yeah, I do really find that really strange, considering that you actually should be a better player than me, considering that I don't really play on my Switch very much. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's really strange.
it feels okay. So I play with several. I'm one to play my Switch every single day, and because my Nintendo Switch, alongside with my computer, is my life. I'm a huge video game fan. So every day I play with different players, and I go into tournaments, 200cc, and I win. I could win and beat a bunch of people, and then there's days where sometimes I lose. I just completely lose, like just whole plays because people are so much better than me. But when it comes to me
Okay.
and Caesar, it's hard to just find out who is the best at this game. I mean, we're both equally good, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who would?
What I think is funny is you've mentioned this before, where you will completely destroy other players, but the minute you go against me, it may be some sort of psychological factor, but for some odd reason, we are evenly matched.
Yeah.
Even though we should, considering that you practice much more than I do.
You know, I was thinking exactly the same thing. I don't know why this happens, but like you said, it might be a psychological disorder. I mean, type of thing, in the sense where I would be like, I would feel ease with other people. I'd be like, "Yeah, this is no problem. This is no biggie. I could defeat this person." And then when you come in, I'm like, the room gets so silent, and I'm just like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
Caesar's here. Shit's gonna go down today." It's like no more messing around.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Who would be your main in this game? Like, who would be your main character that you use the most in Mario Kart?
I would say Villager, actually. I really like Villager.
Villager is a really good character. Well, for me, it's either between Isabelle, Inkling, and Shy Guy. Toad. The reason why I'm using Toad right now is because I want to get a bit better with Toad. I feel like I could progress. God damn it! Why don't you just get hit by the bomb, please? Here, take a shell. What?
I refuse.
How? Wait, what did you use?
I was scared.
Oh, okay. Well, I got blooper ink all over me, and I feel disgusting. I was gonna make a very immature joke, but I don't think it's a good idea. You threw a bomb at me, by the way. You threw a bomb at me. So,
Are you proud? Yeah.
are you proud of yourself, Caesar? Are you proud of yourself? Because I'm not. I'm not proud of you at all, my son.
I am very proud.
Well, you shouldn't be. You should not be proud at all. Anyways, so one of my favorite things about during gameplay is the fact that when you play with computers, they actually when you put hard, they go hard. Because when I first started playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, my very first time, I sucked. I severely sucked. Remember, Caesar, when we first played, I would always be in like 8th place.
Yeah.
So, tell me if I'm wrong. When you put the computers on hard, they actually go hard. They just bombard you with a bunch of shells. They're like, okay, no more fucking around. You want Mr. Bad Guy? Let's give you Mr. Bad Guy. And they would just come raining down on you with all those items, making you feel horrible.
Well, the reason why these computers are harder, at least hard computers, is because they drift and they use their items really well. So that's why they're so hard to go.
And if
Like for example, like an easy computer wouldn't drift at all, which would give you a great amount of distance from them if you're drifting. But you don't really have that with hard computers.
Exactly. So like, for example, Inkling here is right in front of me, and she's drifting very well. She actually hits the purple marker point when she drifts very, very quickly. That's one thing I actually do enjoy, the purple marker, that there's stages to this. In the sense where when you're drifting, you know how it first goes yellow and then it turns blue, and then if you just continue for a while, it turns purple, and that allows you to go extremely quick, fast. And I'm sucking ass right now because I keep talking, but it doesn't matter. This game is very good. What would you consider this your very first Mario Kart game? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or what would be your first Mario Kart game?
my first ever Mario Kart game was actually Mario Kart Wii. It was yeah, Mario Kart Wii was my childhood.
And what was so great about that game, in your opinion?
In my opinion, well, because well, my not only did I have a Wii, but my cousin also had a Wii, so I would sometimes compete against him, and it was just really fun.
To believe it or not, my very first, okay, so you know me, when I was young, you're younger than me, but when I was little, I actually owned a N64 system, and my very first Mario Kart was obviously the 64 version, and I remember I just hated that game. I felt like it was so broken and unfair, and I remember every time I would play with one of my cousins when they came over and I would play with them. I remember they would always win, and I would just look at them like, how, what are you doing? What is your secret? And they would just say, you suck. And I'm like, no, I don't. The game is rigged.
The game is rigged. It's not me.
It's not me. You don't know me. He's like, I'm your cousin. He's like, no, you're not. You think you are.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You're no one. And so that was my experience with Mario Kart 64. And then Double Dash came along in the GameCube, and I'm like, this is the best fucking game in the world. I would be using Baby Mario and Baby Luigi all the time, and it was really good. And then when Wii came out, I wasn't really impressed with Wii. I thought it was very difficult with the joystick. Well, what is it? The Wiimote. The Wiimote,
yeah, the Wii.
And the Wiimote and the car controller, where the wheel controller. And I remember I would be very frustrated every time I would play that game, to the point I would rage quit. I was a rage quit when I was little, a lot.
I actually liked Wii. It was actually really fun. I mean, I liked how when someone used the POW item in that game, you had to like shake your controller at the right moment so you wouldn't get stunned. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The POW. See, those effects I did like, but I sucked, so obviously I wasn't going to like it. And, you know, one thing that really messed me up with Wii was the drifting when it came to the bikes. I hated it. I didn't know how to drift. I would always end up falling off the maps, and I would always be hitting the walls, and I would just be like screaming, God damn it, fuck! My parents would be like, okay, you're not playing anymore because you said a curse word, and I'm like, I hate you, I want to leave.
But you can't, you're a minor.
I know, but you know how how people think when they're young, they think you could do anything in the world. So, yeah, and when I was little, I was like, I could do anything I want. That wasn't even the case.
It's like one of those things where you're like, you know what? It's like, you know what? Okay, you decided to ground me. Well, I'm going to get my one action figure and I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's like they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get my Legos and I'm not gonna feel bad on using it. That's right, I have a life. Why don't you try it? And my parents would just be staring at me like, what the fuck? Like,
no,
okay.
but seriously, in reality, no, you can't do that. Obviously, you have to like pay taxes, like bills, rent, if you rent property, if not mortgage. I mean, it's much more complicated than that. And plus, it's not really ideal to be homeless.
Exactly. So recently, I just started. As you know, I started attending this college seminar class. It was just 3 days. It just ended today. And it was 8 hours. I mean, I was physically tired when it ended. I was just so tired. And then you noticed when we were playing, when we called, I was like, hey. And you're like, damn, Kevin, you good? And I'm like, I'm fucking tired, Caesar. So what the fuck do you expect? I'm an adult now.
It's like, I can't anymore.
Like, I can't play anymore.
What are you exactly, what's your goal in school, just in general, considering that you just.
Well, for me, I'm studying two majors actually. I'm doing computer system information, and oh, and by the way, that blue shell was from me.
Why?
Yeah, I need you to slow down, sir. I'm studying computer information system. It's like IT in a way, but you are remotely doing it from your home, and you're fixing the person's computer. It's very interesting, and it pays really well good money. And god damn it, I keep getting hit by shells. And my second major, what I want to do is more into culinary. I'm really invested on cooking, so, but sadly because of COVID, I can't physically go to the school because it's closed until it reopens.
That's interesting. So you're studying culinary arts. Okay, that's really great.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who actually is studying to be a chef, and and it's really interesting to see that people can be so invested into cooking, considering that I don't even know how to cook. All I use is a microwave personally. I'm very dependent on my parents.
Exactly.
But isn't it how people can get so invested into cooking?
Yeah, it is. It's actually very fun. My mom hates cooking. She's like, it's not fun because she does the same thing over and over, and I'm like, why don't you do something else? And it's like, because I don't fucking want to. And I'm like, well, you don't appreciate the arts. And it's like, that's why your food looks like shit. And I'm like, oh crap, okay, never mind, I should shut the fuck up. And for me, I've always wanted to do cooking. I'm so interested in making, well, I'm not interested in making exquisite per se, like meals like French or British, like a fulawa pulawa pua. This is British. I mean, not, I mean, this is gibberish, guys. So don't get offended.
Yeah. So
You know how?
basically want to be master chef. You don't want to be a master
Yeah,
chef.
I just want to be a regular cook. It's like,
Okay.
I'm fine, and I want to make a burger on myself and be satisfied knowing I make the best burgers, even though that's literally not true. I want to give myself that label. And I want to give people food, like the food that I cook. It's like, hey, you want to eat my food? I want people saying, hey Kevin, are you gonna cook dinner tonight? I really like it. And I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, dude. You know what it is? Beans and rice.
Even just a barbecue, just in general. You could probably cook a burger there as well.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I'm up first, bitch. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. I'm sorry.
Like, haha, not anymore.
He's like, I'm in first, bitch, and gets hit by a shell. Oh, you asshole. You know, and today I'm actually pretty fucking tired. So with the channel, Game Battles was actually originally designed to be actually two teams, but the two people had to quit because of specific reasons, and we couldn't really come into negotiating terms except for me and Caesar. So we had to delay with everything, change our whole schedule. We had episodes actually, we had some videos already pre-recorded for this season that are already completed, but because of those events, that it literally backlashed on us, and we had to just re-record everything. They were actually into this, and they were giving advice to us while we were doing this, and I'm really grateful for that. So, but you know, things happen, but I'm glad that we were able to fix all of the problems, luckily, and we were able to get a stable plan, and now we're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the morning, I was like, I got fucking class to do. I don't want to do this bullshit. And it was so early. I remember, so early in the morning, the teacher was like, "Is everyone excited to be here?" And I'm like, "Shut up and just get with the lecture, please. Just shut your mouth. I want this to be done." It was 8 a.m.
Okay, so the professor didn't react negatively first of all?
Oh no, I didn't tell her that. That was coursing through my mind.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm very ballsy inside my mind, but physically and when I talk, I'm not. I'm just very meek and mellow. And congratulations, you just won first place on Mario Kart, and I got fucking third place because little baby Luigi's a fucking cunt and decided to beat me by 5 points. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, what did you think about the gameplay and everything with Mario Kart?
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. Um, I thought it was really fun. Just in general, Mario Kart's fun.
Yeah,
I
I
like.
love the little effect with the crown that they give you when you win. It's actually pretty fun. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Plus, it allows you to actually be recognized for being first. So,
Yeah. So congrats, Caesar, dude. You fucking beat us. You beat the system. You beat Mario Kart. You know. So
I have. Okay.
I'd be like, wait. Sorry. Say. What do you want to say?
I was like, I'm not sure about that, but okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching this episodes of Game Battles, and we'll see you next time for the next racing game. And stay tuned.